The Forum for Democratic Change has pledged to take Electoral Commission to court over allegations of negligence in handling the Kawempe North by-election. The FDC claims that the AC failed to ensure a free and fair electoral process.
By the way, they failed to take responsibility because after seeing all this mess happening in Kawempe, it was within their power to stop that election. It was. The information that we have is that in 15 areas, and mark me, in 15 voting areas, not polling stations, boxes were destroyed. And you can imagine the number of votes that were not counted. They didn't stop the election. They went ahead to conduct it, even with all those flaws, and an announcement was made. Of course, we are happy that it was interim announced.
The party president, Patrick Amuriat, furthermore disregarded the 276 votes cast for their candidate, Mochibi Sadat, noting that there were mishandling of the ballot papers at the various polling stations and many voters were left out.
And that was a rough reflection of the strength of the party, even against one of the strongest political waves that we had to endure. And now we are told we only have 200 and how many votes? 49. It can't be. It can't. We presented a very good candidate. We did. He was probably the best candidate in all of the candidates that we had. He bonded with all characters in the ghetto and everywhere else. And you want to convince FDC, a party of 20 years, that an area of the opposition where we have structures, that we got 259 votes, 39, totally impossible, totally ridiculous. Of course, we won't be able to know the accurate tally, as I have mentioned in my statement, but the public should take it from us that Aganaga was worth more than those.
The ruling party, the National Resistance Movement, also rejected the results of the by-elections and announced plans to challenge Ngelukola's victory in court. The NRM Secretariat, acting on instructions from the Central Executive Committee, chaired by the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, also summoned all the polling agents of his candidate, Nambi Farida, to gather evidence for a potential court petition. Amuriat cautioned that such actions could lead to the country into even deeper political turmoils.
197 polling stations. Yes. And how many voters? 109,000. And yet, when you look at the votes that were cast, they can't even reach 50,000. Yes, they don't reach 30,000. So don't take us there. We are not a joking political organization. No. We can't be involved in that. So if Museveni wants to go to court, of course he has the liberty to do that as a political organization, but don't count us in that mess. We are not comedians.